Look, this is Christopher Walken, and it's terrible. What I saw, this guy, he tried to impersonate me, and it was wrong. Came at me all wrong. Watched this for a couple minutes, and I gotta tell you, I wanted to hurt him. Bad. I felt like I wanted to put my foot through his throat. He was all weird, acting, thinking he was me, and it's terrible. He sounded more like he sounded like a dead deer being run over by a gas tank. Two baby midgets coming at him. Reminds me of that story, The Three Little Pigs. I don't know why. I have this nightmare every night. The dream. I feel like with each step I take, I'm gonna come a little bit closer to my death. And you know, they say when you're in school, they tell you not to go into that good night, and you take a step forward only to realize that two guys are coming up in your face. And they tell you that they know you, and they have money for you, and you believe them because you're working two jobs and you're a pregnant mother who needs that money. I wasn't a pregnant mother myself, but my sister was, and she's dead now. It's a tough job being a waitress and having a baby. So she took the money, and then she ran because the two guys were chasing her, saying that she owed them. Those guys worked for the IRS. They were trying to trick her, to lure her into a trap. It's weird. Weird. But then these two guys, they just kept running after her. And they told her, they gave her a warning. They said that if she ever told anyone about them and the money, that they would report her to the police for stealing money. Which doesn't make any sense. But then I woke up, and I realized that my pillow was wet. It's weird. It's a terrible feeling. To know you're on the brink of humanity. You have no other comfort in life. You try to seek it out, but one of the only things good left in the world is when your pillow is dry. It's like taking a rainbow and smashing it with a hammer. And all that's left is the hammer with colors, residue on it. And you realize that that hammer is sadness, crushing the hope that you have attained. The only hope in your life, those rainbows. And to me, those rainbows are acting. Doing what I love to do. Acting. acting, looking at scripts, going to shows, telling people about my experiences, and they laugh. They just laugh as if I'm a comedian. Do I look like a comedian to you? I'm just telling you the true story here. I'm just trying to make it clear to you why I do what I do. But these guys, they impersonate me, and they ridicule me, and they make me feel angry thoughts, and they make me feel like I want to rip their tongues out and punch them through the wall and kick them in the crotch until they're bleeding from their crotch. I don't even know if you can do that. I'll test that out later. But the moral of the story here is never fall into a bucket of cream. Because when you do that, all would seem to not be the way you want it to be. All is not well when you don't listen to the advice given to you by the elders. The elders told me. They had a plan for me. They sent me here with a message, a gift to the world. And people try to tarnish that reputation that I'm trying to build here to show people. They impersonate me. They think I'm funny. Like I'm some kind of comedian, like I told you earlier. But I'm just a normal guy like you. Working 2 jobs. 1 acting, 1 directing. Maybe. Working on that. So, hear me out. When you see somebody impersonating me, when you see that, when you see me in that kind of light, like I'm some kind of joke, like I don't have feelings about anything, well, that just hurts, because I'm a sensitive guy. Sure, I threaten some people with some knives if they treat me unfairly, but wouldn't you? Guess I got nothing left else to say to you. Shut up. Shut up. Just... Why are you talking? Let me finish my statement. You people. And I don't mean you people, I mean everyone, you know? They just don't understand what I'm trying to build here. Build a place for my children. Children. It's like the Beatles said. I don't care too much for money, because money can't buy me love. I take those words to heart. I listen to that song every day, every night, before I go to bed. Before I see my pillow when it's dry, and then I wake up and realize it's not dry anymore. Before all that happens, I listen to the Beatles, and they get me going. They make me realize there's a message here. And that message has made me realize just how special I am to the acting world. Ooh, I get 'em hot. Show 'em what I got. Walking out.